All right, guys, I think we've done it. Sorry we hit an audio snag. Welcome to Sam on Sunday, episode 26. We're a little late. Yeah, audio's out. Hold on, guys. Okay, I realize we're a 20-second delay. Let's see if we got this audio. We're going to probably change back and forth. I think we're audio live. Catherine, Abby, Adam, and Mary, thank you all for your support there. I think we're audio live.
Woo!
This audio is adrenaline. Do we have it? Do we have it? Is the audio here?
We in, baby.
All right, show. Yes, Adam, my man, thanks for joining us. We got a present from Adam today we're going to share with you, for sure. But honestly, while we're getting some people in here, Catherine, thank you. While we're getting some people in here, folks, we've got some good beers to tell you about this week. To really tell you about. Popping the mic with a beer.
Sorry.
It is all right. Can someone pass me my fanny pack?
Oh, are you talking about this fanny pack?
Yeah, please. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. This is a really hefty pack. Really good for anything you might need to carry around, but what you need to make sure you're carrying around, folks, is the fanny pack snack. It's an 8% Bev. It's made with everything that is in this beautiful bar that you can also get. Can I get a zoom in somewhere? Where do I got? Oh, here. You can switch me. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, upside down.
Yes. I'm upside down bar. Check this out here, folks. Beautiful collab with Divine Barrel and Great Harvest made these fanny snack pack bars. Honey, rolled oats, marshmallows, chocolate chips, strawberries, blueberries. And what you really need to see is what this beer looks like. And I've got something on hand for you. First off, you can get this fanny pack. This, you can put anything you need to get in here. It's got all kinds of little areas to make a full day run, if you will. And Daniel, thank you, man. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get to this real point here. You can get yourself a fanny pack. What we're really telling you to do is get to Triple C. That's a show sponsor, and we couldn't be happier because this is some damn good beer every week. Let me get up and get this glass. Oh, hold on. Jared's got me. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Jerry. What you really need to see, zoom into Jake's bike shorts. Make sure we get that on there. Make somebody get a little zoom in on Jake's bike shorts. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, Catherine, we've got a great harvest, I believe. At least one. Let's get back to talking about this, Bev. Fanny pack snack. Look at this color, folks. Can you get that? Did y'all hear that little pour sound?
Ooh, that's a good pour.
That's it. First off, folks, this is a great pour, is what you need to see. But what's even better is the taste. Folks, I think we all have got a fanny pack snack on set. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Pretty good.
It's wild.
It's great. Be safe. It's an 8%, but it is a great beer. Is the fanny pack insulated? That is a great question, and I think if you throw some ice in there, it is. It is just, I think it's a heavy-duty regular fanny pack, but I think we can find a way to insulate that.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, I think it could do it. This is actually not cranberry. This is a mix of honey rolled oats. There's no marshmallow in the beer, I don't believe. Strawberries and blueberries are going to give us our color we're looking at here, I believe. And we had some in the brewery the other day. Again, if you're just joining us, Triple C has sponsored the show. This is our second week with them, and we're enjoying these beers. We're working together. We're having a good time thanks to Chris and the folks at Triple C. We're going to be drinking on these all evening. But again, if you're just joining us, we were with our first stream. We lost it to some technical difficulties. And won't that just happen, folks? Won't that just happen? All right, I'm going to put this in a safe place. I'm going to come back to it. We're going to get quick to the songs because that's really what the show's all about. Let me get my situation put together here. All right, we're going to start with a Jim Croce number. Folks who come to the show often are aware of what that's kind of a real part of what we do anyway, each show. Yeah, Mom, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. This song is called Tomorrow is Gonna Be a Brighter Day.
I'm sorry for the things that I told you, but words only go so far. If I had my way, I would reach into heaven and I pull you down a star from a prison, and I make you a chain out of diamonds and pearls from a summer sea. But all I can give you is a kiss in the morning and a sweet apology. Well, I know that it hasn't been easy, and I haven't always been around to say the right words or to hold you in the morning or to help you when you're down. Oh, I never showed you much of a good time, but baby, things are gonna change. I'm gonna make up for all of the hurt I brought. I'm gonna love away all your pain. And tomorrow's gonna be a brighter day. There's gonna be some changes. Tomorrow's gonna be a brighter day. This time you can't believe, man. No more crying in your lonely room. No more empty nights. Because tomorrow morning everything will turn out right. Well, there's something that I gotta tell you. Got something on my mind. The words come hard when I'm lying in your arms and I'm looking deep into your eyes. Well, there's truth and consolation, and baby, what I'm trying to say is, well, nobody ever had a rainbow, baby, until they had the rain. And tomorrow's gonna be a brighter day. Gonna be some changes. Tomorrow's gonna be a brighter day. This time you can't believe, man. No more crying in your lonely room. No more empty nights. 'Cause tomorrow morning everything will turn out right. And it's gonna be a brighter day. And it's gonna be a brighter day. Come on, tomorrow.
Croce, folks. Tomorrow's going to be a brighter day. I believe that's on Life and Times. Jared, do you have any idea? Jared just procured 2 of the 3 Croce records. Is that correct? On a deal.
On eBay.
On a real big deal. $3 for both? Oh, wow. Man, that's awesome. Croce is one of our very favorites. Folks, we got a packed show for you tonight. I don't want to really miss anything here for you. Let's actually start with this. We've got a new lower thirds this evening. If folks have been with us, this is how you can see how to throw the band some cash. You can also see how to follow us on Instagram, and you can see our show sponsor, Triple C. And now added for today, we are on the 1-year anniversary of our record, Mountain Howdy. 1 year. And with the loss in time, with our little bit of our snafu, I don't have a lot of time to open this up for you folks, but this is the vinyl. It's got a beautiful, I'm going to try and do it very easy and get in there, but I'm just not sure I can do it without wasting a bunch of time here, folks. We're going to give you the front and the back. We might see if we can cut this through and get you in. We have a beautiful record in there. We have beautiful liner notes from all the guys in the band, all the lyrics from the songs. This is 50% off today, folks. 50% off. And I'm actually not sure what that code is. Houston set that up. It's coming around on these lower thirds.
Sunday 50.
Sunday 50. Thank you, Jared. Sunday 50 for Mountain Howdy. You can get this thing for 50% off. You should check that out in our store, folks. Houston actually was down here. We were playing some wiffle balls we like to do. This is also, it's a beautiful day for wiffle ball. If we wouldn't have played, it would have been a sin. We had to do it. And in doing so, he's still getting back to his studio on site, and he's working from the car remotely, I believe. So he's still working. He's still doing hard work, even from a passenger seat of a vehicle. So we're going to try our best here to move all around and stay busy, because we've lost 10 minutes, and as we all know, time is money on this show. Time is money on this show, folks. We're going to play you one off of that record of Mountain Howdy here. And this is a murder ballad. Or I'm not really sure it's necessarily a murder ballad, but it is a serial killer tune. And I know that sounds kind of interesting. I'm not even really sure how this one came together. But T, great camera work, man. Really great camera work. I can see it out of the corner of my eye, and I appreciate you keeping folks involved out there. Oh, Mike, I guess the Birds lost today. Our buddy Mike in PA, or he's from PA. He lives here in Charlotte. He was watching the Birds play, and I'm guessing the Birds might have lost, or maybe they're losing or about to lose. But either way, we're glad that you're with us here, Mike. Speaking of, I'm going to play this song, but our buddy Adam as well. It made me think of friends from foreign lands. Our buddy Adam in New York sent me a photo today. And I'm going to have to share it with you. We're going to go to the Pip Cam later. Y'all know about the Pip Cam. This is a song called Whiskey.
Up my blade and my turpentine, put on my scarf as I walk outside. Don't know who I'll kill tonight, and it might be you. Went downtown to the corner of 86, saw you there with another. The kid came by and bumped the waiter, and you stepped out to clean your dress. And all my toils and all my troubles, and I can't die to take the pain. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might could tolerate the pain. It's dimly lit there in the diner, and I lit it up, and all the red was hard to forget. Went back in amongst the streaming and grabbed a glass that you had left. And went out the back, the only place that wasn't burning, and took down the shelf in the place he loved the best. Caught your eyes amongst the sirens, and I wish I didn't act like this. And all my toils and all my troubles, and I've learned how to take the blame. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might tolerate the pain. got back home amongst the timber. Put on my scarf and went inside. Poured a glass up to your lip line. I'm too scared to turn this knife on me. And on my toils and all my troubles, and I've learned how to take the blame. If I could learn to drink more whiskey, then I might could tolerate the pain. If I could learn to drink more whiskey. All right. Thank you. That's love for the crew right there, man. I love my crew as well. Thank you, crew. Let's give a clap for the crew and the crowd out there, man. We had some the whole crew. We've got our catering staff. We had chicken wings tonight. It was nice. No, I've got to clarify that right away. Marianne, my gal, has been just instrumental in making Sam on Sunday even be possible, keeping us fed. We'd be plumb dead on the show if we didn't eat dinner. I'm sure about that. So, all right, let's catch up with our folks here. I'll still bar fight anyone. Mike, that's my man right there. All right. Chicken wings. Dave, we did have chicken wings, my friend, and my friend Dave. How are you doing? We had a plan, I guess we're looking at about a month ago when we would have been with our friend Dave and been up in, I got to remember things better. They were right on the corner of West Virginia, but I think we're in Ohio. And that's bad that I don't even remember that, Dave. I'm sure you can tell me where we were as it being your home. Yeah, we'll play a murder ballad as well, Mary. That's on the list for coming up for the show. Yeah, we had a show in West Virginia as well. The day before, we're gonna be with you, Dave. We're sorry about that we couldn't have done either one of them. That's why we're glad to be here on the show. We're glad to be bringing some friends into the show. We've got Downtown Abbey and the Echoes for Can to Can. We've got we're super talented, very excited to bring back our Meet a Maker segment. We've really loved that. I hope that's really kind of showcasing the other side of this, the artistic world that maybe sometimes you don't see. There's really hand in hand with music is folks that are obviously in that same world, but also working in the world of that graphic design and really being able to power it's a hand in hand thing. And I'm again doing a bad job of explaining that. We got our friend George Hage from Jack the Radio. He does all of his own. He really is kind of thrown everything up around Raleigh. If you've got any cool designs you've seen around Raleigh, I bet George has had a hand in it. So we're going to show you a segment that he's helped us put together. Beautiful work here. We're going to play another tune. Josh, what's up, my man? And my buddy Josh Daniel is going to be on the show for a Can to Can guest. If you guys hadn't caught his stream, I think he's on 2001 straight days that he's live streamed. I'm not exactly sure. It actually sounds, to tell you the truth, it is about as startling. It's 170 something at this bet, I believe. And Josh, if you're still with us, throw your stream in there, man. Josh Daniel Grateful Band is streaming every single day. They started at the very beginning of quarantine, and he's put a really special thing together. I love you, Josh. I appreciate you being a part of this. We're looking forward to having you. He'll be on our show later this month. Next week. Sorry, he'll be with us next week. So y'all make sure you tune in next week. That got me ahead of my notes here. All right, as this show is about music, we're going to keep the music going. 182. Even less. 182. Not even 170s. He's on 182, folks. Sorry, Josh. I missed a couple days, my man. It's hard to keep up with you. Here's one of ours called I Wish I Could. Devil came and stole my watch and left me timeless, talking strung out to my tip straight out the jar. And as I stumbled through this bar into the darkness, and it's a shame to not know where you are. And Pastor John, he gave me all the rules to live by. He twists my arm for me to stay. And as I sit there in the chapel, cut my eyes and look away, there are dreams that I can see there, left in places that I've gone, with all the words I could not carry on. When I'm leaving any love I had at once, I wish I could always talk in silence, turn my thoughts to firewood. And I wish I could, wish I could, I wish I could, wish I could. Ask you on now for forgiveness, but I'm sure you'd say what for. For it's true, you know I've lived this. Surely I'd be aware of a need to even the score. So in my casket I raised up to shout my message, and bumped my head and fell asleep. The guests cleared out and left my family to sort the baggage, but I screamed out but not a peep. There are dreams that I can see there, left in places that I've gone, with all the words I could not carry on. When I'm leaving any love I had at once, I wish I could always talk in silence, turn my thoughts to firewood. And I wish I could.
All right, another one off that vinyl. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is the 1 year anniversary of our record, Mountain Howdy, and CD as well. Ooh, T, nice. Very nice change. A little dark there, but that was my fault. Let me see if I can give some more light. Woo! We're close. We're close. You can get a good idea of what we're looking there. The 1 year anniversary of that record is today, and we're offering 50% off on the vinyl just for 24 hours. Sunday 50 is the code at checkout on our store, timesawyer.com. Check that out. Folks, I'm pretty, really excited. That's the best way to say this. That we've got some great guests this week, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Let's let you check in with our friends in Downtown Abbey and the Echoes, Asheville-based group, and I'm going to let this video get going first before I even try and get in the way. Let the music get to talking. Can to can, folks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, folks. What is more beautiful, that music there from Downtown Abbey and the Echoes, or these cans? Folks, this beer here is another one we've got that was just released this week. Library. And you know what's crazy? We got 2 people on set that graduated. Houston as well, graduated from UNCC. This is a great beer for us. $1 of all these beers goes back to UNCC. Obviously, the J. Murray Atkins Library beverage here. We've got, it's a lager beer with kiwi and lime added. Let me get you that. Oh, whoo! That's going to be tough to turn that into a clip. You know what I'm saying? Down? Okay, we're looking down. Check this out. Let me get the ABV on this. 4.5, very drinkable. And this is a collab with the library. That should make you want to buy it right there. Think about having one of these in the library, studying for your final. You know what I'm saying? Gotta love it. Abby, Brian, thank you for joining in and being with us. Folks, we'll use this time also to say if, because of the technical difficulties to start the show, if you can share the stream on your page or with a like-minded friend there that might enjoy the show, do that if you would. It's always tough to have stuff get rowdy on you before the set starts. We were ready to go. We were jonesing, and we're still glad to be here with you. Drinking these, I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've got 2 beers open on the set. Chris, what does that count for me? It's good. I'll tell you that. It's good. And that's right. Hashtag reading is cool. That is no doubt. Oh, illegal to drink in a library, I bet is what hashtag illegal is what Mary said there. And actually, that'd be a interesting rule, but I'm sure it's probably true.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, it's definitely frowned upon. So actually, just to be clear, Triple C would never tell you to drink in the library. That was me. Okay, so let's get that out of the way as well. And let's get back to a couple tunes. Let's see. What do we got here? Let me say, I'll give you a little more background on Triple C. And I had meant to mention this last week, and it was probably our first time working with Triple C, I'd say 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago, 2017, when our last record was released, Wildest Dreams, which you can also get in our store. We did a beer with Triple C called the Time Hop, had a show at the Evening Muse. I believe that beer lasted 30 minutes. We talked to somebody at the brewery the other day, and they remembered that as well. It was great. It was really great. And so they've always been a great local brewery for a lot of folks, and definitely for us. And we appreciate being able to have some beers on set and be able to talk about these great beers. We're glad to get a couple. I think we got a nice hazy IPA headed y'all's way in the coming weeks. So y'all keep your eyes on that as well.
Headed toward T's Belly.
Yeah, it's headed toward T's Belly for sure. We got a resident IPA fiend on set. I mean, safety is first. He doesn't have like 6 with him right now. We make sure that everybody's behaving well on set. We got a crew cam? There we go. Nice. Very cool. This is a great tune from Todd Snyder. You would say this show might be the Sideshow sometimes. This song's called the Sideshow Blues. Feels like the Sideshow tonight. It does.
My landlady treats me like I don't have to pay my rent. Give a call to my mechanic, Lord, and I ain't seen it since. My phone is always ringing when I wanna be alone. They try to sell me everything from heaven to cologne. Everybody's got an offer that I just can't refuse. It's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them sideshow blues. Lord, it's all a big commercial, it's that video, man. It's a plot to put an end to my attention span. They make up all these issues, never understood. If I thought I could change things, we'll run out to Hollywood. But it's hard to get that door down when you're wearing Chelsea boots or slip-on indoor bedroom shoes. It's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them sideshow blues. And I got them sideshow blues, and I wanna tame those lions, those centering rich kids, Lord, no, they ain't even trying. Going from college to the big top, taking all the best positions while I'm out in my living room with all you freaks and musicians. moaning those sideshow blues. I try to tell my girlfriend she's the only one that I've got. There's a chick I hardly even know that keeps telling me that she's not. She's got a loaded pistol and waves it all the time. She said someday I'd kill a boy just to keep his ass in line with her. That's the way she sees it. Said she saw it on the news. And it's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them sideshow blues. People play satanic records, man, I don't know when they'll freak. From the quiet kid to the maniac to the movies of the week. Lord, we're killing over cocaine, dying over sex, bowing down and praying to whoever cuts those checks. Then I go to church on Sunday morning. And brothers and sisters, let me just tell you, I cannot help but sleep in the pew. It's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them sideshow blues. It's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them sideshow blues. It's a circus out here, mama, and your baby's got them a sideshow blues.
All right. If you guys aren't watching Todd Snyder's show, that's was a pick a couple weeks ago, and we're always listening to Todd Snyder on the Sunday morning. His broadcast, I believe they call it a service, as a Sunday service, and we can definitely attest to that as well. Let me say a few more things about our friend Abby, Downtown Abby and the Echoes. I got right into talking about those beverages that I want to make sure you know where you can find some more of their stuff. Where do I have it? Here we go. They've got a new record in the works. I know that if you'll keep up with their page, Downtown Abby and the Echoes on Facebook. Their website, downtownabbyband.com. And the song you heard was Better Now, a new single you can check out on Spotify. And where do we want to go now? Our pick, while we're just talking about our pick, we've got Bill Withers. Chris, are you with us? We've got a local, Jordan's mom, our drummer's mom. There she is, right on cue. Chris, we got a free live stream for you. Check a Bill Withers tribute this week. Tune in. And Chris, I didn't want to have to tell you this on the show, but I forgot to text Jordan today. Sorry we left your basement without saying hello to you this morning. We had to get out and get on the road, but we got to get together with the guys last night and play a very fun, outdoor, safe, everyone of music-loving show in the mountains of Virginia. And we made it back to Winston together, and it was a great afternoon. So Chris, hey, I missed you this morning. Thank you for being here for the show. It's always a pleasure to see all you guys. We really, really appreciate it. Jim this week is definitely stopping by my local Fort Mill C store. Yes, please get some 4-packs of Triple C, Jim. You're gonna be glad that you did. You're gonna be glad that you did. Folks, I've been stumbling around a little bit as we got a little bit of a late start. I'm jazzed, but I want to make sure you hear something about our guests. We have some really great guests this week. I'm again going to just go to the Meet a Maker segment and let you hear from George himself, and then I'll give you some other information on him as well. This was a great one. Meet a Maker is such an important segment for what we're doing. We think we're trying to showcase this is how you can make stuff happen for yourself, and I think that's kind of the mantra of, I don't know, anyone at this time, but obviously artistically we appreciate it more than maybe some others do. But a lot of people are appreciating what George is doing. We're going to take you to our Meet a Maker segment, folks, introduce you to another great one. Check it out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm George Hage from the band Jack the Radio out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about putting together our latest album and companion comic book, Creatures. Creatures is a 14-song record that we released on vinyl, CD, and streaming services. The album is a mix of rock and roll, blues, country, folk, Americana, that all comes together with a theme of persevering through the ups and downs of life. And with this album, we took the approach of recording 3 to 4 songs every few months over 3.5 years. That really allowed us to take our time. It allowed us to kind of grow and develop as a band with our latest 4-piece lineup. So I was able to record this record with my bandmates, multi-instrumentalist and vocalist Danny Johnson, drummer vocalist Kevin Rader, and bassist Dan Grinder, who we also convinced to have his vocal debut on the record, and some group vocals on a track called Elevator. We recorded this album with longtime friend and engineer Al Jacob at Warrior Sound in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So in addition to the band, we had some special guests. You can hear Lydia Lovelace on a track called Getting Good, Gene Jolly on Trouble, and Tamisha Waden on several tracks. Some of my favorites, Creatures, the title track, We're All Right, and Don't Count Me Out. So when I'm not writing and playing, I do design work and illustration work as well. So the band was kind enough to let me do the album art. Like many people, was a huge fan of dinosaurs and creatures and nature as a kid, and still, which made it a lot of fun to create this packaging and design. So in addition to the album, I had the opportunity to work with 30 illustrators and colorists to create a companion anthology comic. And for those that may not know, an anthology is generally a collection of short stories. In this case, it's a 56-page anthology of 1 to 4 page short stories, led in by pin-ups from several artists and short descriptions and info on each song, including the credits of who worked on each piece. And so for the anthology, I took the approach of adapting the lyrics from each song into short scripts, which were then translated by amazing artists that I was able to collaborate with, that then converted the scripts into thumbnails, which are kind of quick drawings, quick renderings of what each page is going to look like. So once the thumbnail or layout was done, the artist would then move on to penciling or inking the page. Once the inks were done, colors were added, and then the final step was the lettering. In some cases, a single artist did all of those steps. In other cases, we had a team of people working on those pages. So this is one of the biggest projects that I've ever been a part of. I had the opportunity to write, curate, and design the book. But it was a huge team effort with 30 illustrators and colorists bringing the pages to life. And then in addition, working with the publisher Wave Blue World out of New York to get the book manufactured and distributed. I had the opportunity to meet the co-publishers Wendy and Tyler from Wave Blue World at HeroesCon in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2019. We had some connections with some artists that they had worked with and some artists that worked on this book, and just seemed like a great fit. Once I started working with the Wave Blue World, I then met COO Justin Zimmerman, who helped get the book ready for the printers with me. And Justin and I ended up additionally working on animated music video for our title track, Creatures. The video utilized artwork from the comic, and it was so cool and so great to see that come to life in video format. So here's the CD, here's the comic. So I appreciate the time, appreciate you checking it out, and hope you enjoy Creatures, both the album and the comic.
The moon sits and conspires with the creatures in the caves. I was walking by, I heard the tale.
Guys, what else could I say about that? How jazzed are you to check out either the record, the comic? You need to make sure, no matter what you do, I'm going to make sure I get this right, there's a dash in here. George-Hage, Hage.com. Check out his work. If you've been around Raleigh, I bet you, I'd imagine, I look forward to talking more with George. We know a lot of the same folks, one being Janet Kenworthy there, and if you know Janet and Janet speaks highly of you, you've made it in this world, and that's a damn fact. So George, thank you so much for your time. Please check his site out. Please check out his band, Jack the Radio. Please check out his comic book associated with the record. And please check out his work. Hire him to do some work for you. We know that in the world here, we're planning to do that. So I hope y'all can do the same with us. It's as much as we can all work together. It's probably the best outcome we can have. And I know that sounds like rudimentary, but I think that's probably the truth. We got a shout out to Janet with a heart from Mary. We know that's the truth right there. Big ups to Janet. Yeah, Jim, definitely check out Jack the Radio. It is super cool. The record is awesome. Everything involved. Yeah, we've got this link to his site here. Houston's got it in there. Thank you, Houston. We're going to run a little late here tonight, folks. So if you normally go to bed at 9 o'clock sharp, right when the show's over with, stick with us. We never want to let a minute go to waste. We started late with you. We're going to atone for that, and we're really sorry about that. So we're gonna let this pay off. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna keep this going here with another one, Queen City on Fire, one of ours here.
Queen City's on fire tonight. No, it's not the city lights this time. It's the long pines and the hills. And oh, there's nothing that we can do. The heavenly waters, they won't break on through. The ground's already crooked from years of sweet decay. Just some matches and some gasoline, and one man's thoughts, it can kill our dream. I can't help but to feel the same with you. And trouble ain't here yet, but it's a-coming soon. Queen City's on fire tonight. Don't suspect the moonlight this time. You find that hindsight ain't so clear. And oh, there's nothing that we can do. The heavenly waters, they won't break on through. The ground's already crooked from years of sweet decay. Even with our one-track minds, we ought to know that it's suicide. And soaring angels wanna fly in like it's summer cartoon. And trouble ain't here yet, but it's a-coming soon. Queen City's on fire tonight. Don't suspect the moonlight this time.
All right. Ryan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you tuning in every week. We really, really do. Thank you for the love here. Folks, I'm going to consult my one sheet once more. We want to make sure we're getting everything out we want to get out. Houston, if you're back at your pad, it'd be a long ride home if you weren't. Share that Spotify playlist. I believe we've already got the Downtown Abbey tunes in our Spotify can-to-can playlist. That keeps you up to date with everyone that's been a Can-to-Can guest. And we'll add some Jack the Radio to that as well. My show pen is not here. I'd make myself a little scribble. George will make sure we get some Jack the Radio in our Can-to-Can guest. He makes it as a full, anyone on the full 1 hour. If you got some music, we got you. You got a pen? Yeah, throw it over. Wow, that was close. Did I flinch on screen? Did you guys see that? Whew.
That's two, bro.
All right, excuse me. We're taking a small break for writing this out. Jack the Radio, Can-to-Can. All right. We'll get you on there as well, my friend. George, thank you again. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm. Just make sure everyone knew that you actually wrote that.
Yeah, no, that was for real. We do not joke around. There's no sass, no negativity on the show whatsoever, folks. I promise you
Cut
that.
the sass at the door.
We cut the sass at the door, folks.
That door.
At the front door. That's right, and it's close. The front door is very close to the set. If sass even comes close to walking in, we just slap it.
You hear that? That's sass.
You hear that? That's right. That's right. Guys, we are losing it. Phew, start 10 minutes late and everything is just going wild. We're wild on set. We're wild on set,
And all of a
folks.
sudden.
Folks, this has been so great. This is what we do a little bit more together each week. Sam on Sundays every Sunday night. We are looking forward to next week will be a destination live stream. This is actually something the crew and I were going to talk about where we're leg deep in wings before the show started. I'm going to be by myself for the first time in a while. Me and Marianne, my forever partner, if you will, lives in the house with me here. We're going to go on a little bit of anniversary trip and have a little destination live stream together on that Sunday evening. So we'll be looking forward to coming to you. Like I said, we got Josh Daniel as our Can-to-Can. Quote Float will be back. Everybody loves a good quote float. Jake's working on quote floats hard. And we're going to be playing you tunes as we always do, as we're going to continue to do right now for you. This was a request, and I'm a little bit jittery to go into it here, but Sharon is a good friend of the show, and she asked for this. There's that pick I was looking for. We're going to play one called, Has Jake Been Doing Shots Without Me Again? You been doing shots without Chris, Jordan's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said yeah, Chris.
Well, actually, no. I try not to. But
He tries not to, he says. And Marianne will be our crew. Amy, thank you. Yes.
running the whole thing.
Marianne's running the whole thing. You see everything going on? We're going to add a third cam and Marianne's running the rest of it. By herself. This song is called I Won't Give In. Super old one here. And hopefully Sharon can check this out at some point here. We still got to go to the pip cam. Folks, hold on. Stick with us. We're in the pip cam. Yes, thank God I already changed that camera to work in there. We were so behind when the show started with our technicals, our difficulties. We got two cams working on the pip cam. This is going to be real quick and short. My buddy Adam, we met him in Pittsburgh at a place called City Tap. I believe that is correct. I'm having a really hard time remembering that stuff this evening. I'm going to show you what he sent me this evening. He lives in Brooklyn as of right now. He's been there for the last couple years. We met him 10 years ago, probably, the very beginnings of the band. And for the Safer at Home period, he started growing a mustache. And I believe he was telling me he showed his significant other, I'm trying to grow this stash for my favorite stash. And he sent me this photo. Can you guys believe that? Look at that beautiful. First off, give the stash some love. Give the stash some love right here. Adam, that's a beautiful stash. So glad that you've also included my stash on one of your favorite stashes. And keep it going. You're doing a really good job. We love you. Pip Cam is moving on. All right. We got to see our buddy Adam maybe 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year in Brooklyn. Or in New York. Sorry. He came from Brooklyn to New York. 26th Street is where we were. Isn't that right, Jake? Don't you know every borough? How long did it take him to get from Brooklyn to 26th Street? Think about that and tell me after this song.
And I took your heart and broke it in two. Want a new start, away from me, no away from you. And I won't give in, neither will you. And I guess we are doomed to walk this world as two. lights are so bright down on Main Street. This isn't right. Gotta get on my feet. And I don't know when. And I got so cold. But I knew that then. Love can get old. Hey, 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 and I won't give in. Hey, hey, and I won't give in. You run through town, nothing can stop you. But you come around, and pretty soon we all do. And leaves turn to fall, and fall to the earth. And that could be you. You see what you're worth. Hey, hey, and I won't give in. Hey, hey, and I won't give in.
Sharon, thank you for that request there. That's off a record that I believe came out in maybe 2014. Headed Home. That's probably not the right year. Houston might can help me with that there. We're gonna play a whole nother one, folks. We're really off the grid right now, as we're past 9 o'clock. It's usually the curfew. One last check. Yeah, I think we've hit all of our notes here. Again, make sure to check out this vinyl. It's 50% off this evening with the code Sunday50, 50 being 50. Abby, that was a great clarification. 50, not 50 spelled out. No limit. Buy as many of those as you want. Share it with a friend. Our good buddy Jordan plays drums with us now. He started buying a couple records for friends back when we first met him. It was a really cool connection. And it's a celebration. Houston typed up this note on here for me when he was here this afternoon. He has in quotes, "It's a celebration, Charlie Murphy." So it is a celebration. You guys buy one of these vinyls. And don't forget about the fanny packs and Triple C beers. If they're even left, they could be gone, folks. I know they're already low on their Oktoberfest. We had a couple of those on set last week. We got a couple on set this week as well. Oh, God, he's walking them right in front. These are beautiful cans and beautiful beers. It's about to be October. Why don't you get you one? What are you showing? Yeah, that'll work. It's very festive as well. Very festive. Sharon, I'm so glad you were here. Thanks so much for checking that one out. 2013, Houston. Dang, okay. Mary, I'm not following that one there. I wish I could. It sounds funny. I feel like there was some funny behind it, but I'm not following that one there. And Chris, let's make a small statement here. You're correct. All the TS guys have some awesome women in their lives. Ain't that the truth? The band's, let's get a clap for all the awesome women in the TS boys' lives. We'd be really, we'd be useless, and there's no doubt. We'd be useless without them. I'm going to find one more tune to go here, folks. I'm off script. Actually, we talked about a murder ballad. We'll go for that. We'll play a murder ballad this evening after we played a serial killer tune earlier. This one's called 210. And thank y'all for being with us. We might fit some other ones in. We might, and if we're not with you, if you're not with us after this tune, rather, we'll be back every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. YouTube or Facebook. Share it with a friend. Share it with a friend this week. You can catch us anytime you want to. If you missed it, if somebody likes to watch stuff during the week, come back to our Facebook page or YouTube. It'll be sitting there for you.
head hung low by the old light pole on Main Street. As I sit back to wait on the 210, my eyes are wide, my mouth is shut, 'cause I don't think I can speak too much as I throw my 2 dimes into the bin now. Rain fell soft on the wheels, we got 'em moving. And I don't know if I'll be back again. What I know and what you don't, burn this old place up in smoke if I set foot back on this old 210. If I sat down my baby and her lover there, I've still got the blood left on my hands. It won't be long till they find the evidence I left behind. But the blood's on these hands ain't all mine. I stepped off the bus in a San Diego and went and grabbed my bags there held below. Well, my blood was running a colder and the sun was on my shoulder, and only 20 miles go till in Mexico. 'Cause I shot down my baby and her lover there, and I've still got the blood left on my hand. It won't be long till they find the evidence I left behind. But the blood's on these hands, it ain't all mine. The blood's on these hands, it ain't all mine.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us this evening, folks. We appreciate it. We love it. We hope to see you very soon. And catch us next week. Tell your friends. We'd really love to see you and a friend next week. That's a challenge. Outro video. We'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sam on Sunday. Feel free to share with your friends and comment and let us know what you want to hear next week. Sam on Sunday is from a live virtual audience, normally his actual guest bathroom, but today from his living room. Look at all that space. Check out more tunes from today's guest on Can to Can, Downtown Abbey and the Echoes, www.downtownabbey.band.com. Learn more from our media maker, George Hage, www.george-hage.com. Can to Can and Media Maker, registered trademark, Sam on Sunday. Quote Flow was co-produced and filmed by Jay Rothwell on normal weeks. Find more at jayrothwell.com. Multi-platform streaming powered by Restream. Sam on Sundays, cashmyref.com. And special thank you to our real sponsor, Triple C Brew.